Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Dead, and this is The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 12. Beta is here. Yes, we couldn't wait till tomorrow to talk about this. I saw the enthusiasm. Everybody was super hyped up last night in the reaction video. They wanted to talk about the episode a little bit, but all the buzz was around the little sneak peek that was out there. And we're going to talk about some stuff. There were some very good clues in that sneak peek last night that's going to tie in really, really well to what's going on this season. We got Valar super chatting us out the gate. Valar says, hello 999 Army, Kill Steph, Emmy Kale, Sweet Tommy sponsors, Patreons, and of course, all the super chatters that are live and in full effect. Thank you so much, Valar. Appreciate that. And I got my man, Pete D in the house. What's up, Pete D? Good to see you. We are going to do something... Pete, you know the rules. Pete, if you're going to super chat and show some love for the channel, you got to put a comment or a statement or some type of thing in there. I love the support, but is it Tara Pike? I mean, whatever you want it. Pete, let me know what's going on. Hey, everybody, appreciate all you guys being here. Awesome, awesome group. We're doing something a little bit different this week, and some of you probably saw the post on the Patreon site. A few of you might have seen it on the Facebook fan page. This is double shot weekend. I'm sorry, week. Not even weekend. We're going to do it all week. I'm so excited. I don't even know what the hell we're streaming. It's a double shot week. It's so new that I've not even calculated it yet. I'm going to do 2 streams every night this week. So tonight's going to be a little bit different time frame. We got this stream at 8 o'clock. Then we got Talking Passage at 10:10. But then tomorrow night, 8 and 9:30, 8 and 9:30. So if you liked one shot, we're going to do 2 shots because Episode 12 is going to be ridiculously good. I'm telling you, it's going to leave a mark. There's some clues that are out there that are definitely going to make you take a step back. Yeah, right, Wilson. I'm time traveling a little bit. So, in the sneak peek, we saw some good stuff. So, before I pick on any one particular topic, and Ellis, I agree with you. E13 is going to go down in history. But you can't have E13 until you hype it up just a little bit more. And the hype train is happening starting this week. Because we've got Henry out on the loose. And, the guy walks up, hey, little kid. Henry takes him down with a stick. But then Beta is just like a flea. I mean, he handles him pretty easily here. Of the sneak peek, what jumped off the page more than anything else? What did you guys notice that you want to talk about? Because I'm going to jump around tonight, but there's a strong, strong possibility that both Beta and Alpha kill someone this week. Yep, I said it. Strong possibility both of them get some murderous action. American Pride said the Pike glimpse. Yes. If you saw the playback, you saw the Pikes. Lisa Cleese, Lydia knocking the crap out of Henry. Yeah, that's a pretty good slug there. She didn't just, that wasn't fake. That's like, get this dude out of here. Lydia whispering Alpha, she lied to them. Well, Lydia's a good liar. I mean, that's the thing with her. We don't know how to play her just yet. I'm going to catch up on a couple comments here. So there is a major, well, I don't know if it's a mistake, but Beta has not done a wonderful job of track. Now, look, Daryl's probably a little bit behind. But Beta might have been so anxious to get Henry and take Henry back to Alpha. He didn't stop to think that, let me wait around a little bit just to see if there's anybody else out there with them. I wonder how long Beta waited to make sure that Daryl wasn't there or anybody else was following him. I mean, does it seem a little odd that there's this... Now, we know it's not because Henry went on his own. But if I saw some... kid out there with a stick, the first thing I would do is I would probably stay there for a few hours just to make sure there's nothing else out there. It is. You guys catch on fast. Drama King called it. Valar, you called it as well. So yes, I think is going to be the big reveal. I'm pretty certain Alpha and Beta will both kill, but I think they're going to kill two of their own. They're going to kill the woman that had the baby, and they're going to kill the boyfriend of the woman who had the baby. It's been a much talked about rumor / spoiler for a long time. It's not a spoiler because it's not officially in print. It was just something that some filming and some people had saw, some stuff. So we're not 100% confirmed on it. But that's the word, is that the first kills will be their own. Now, why or how or, whether... I don't know the rationale. I mean, Alpha knew the baby was there. But maybe she just figures, Mom... She did say, look, Mom can't quiet her baby. The walkers will. It reminded me of that AT&T commercial. Are you Phil? Yeah. You good at brakes? Okay. Just okay. Well, we have a saying around here. If the brakes don't stop you, something will. I feel like if the mom can't keep you, you know what? I just gave them a free 15-second commercial. Yeah, if the mom can't quiet you, the walkers will. I certainly watch too much commercial, and I never skip the ads. And you know what? With that being said, neither should you. You should watch the ads from start to finish. This advertisement was brought to you by Killshot from the 999 Dead. So, is Lydia lying more? I can't tell. Well, what Lydia is doing is, and let me make sure I got this straight here. It might be what's called a paradox philosophy. But I got to think it through to see if it actually classifies as a paradox philosophy. Because she's doing both. I think some of what she's doing is a paradox, and I think that's what's so tricky about her. It's she's straight up lying, and she's also it's also the paradox. So I'll get into that in 1 second and tell you what I mean by that. We got Phoenix Black. What's up, Phoenix Black? Thank you for being here. Super chatting it. Phoenix and Pete, you guys leave some comments when you super chat it up. Just shout out. What do you want to talk about? Any characters you want to hype up? Or leave a follow-up comment so I can just... but thank you so much. I appreciate you guys super chatting. I'm just giving you a hard time. Crystal Singer Chick Gore. Off the subject kills, but I have your theme song. You're going to love it. Well, tell us. Tell us what the theme song is. Or send it to me so I can sing it. Because we're gonna be here for a little bit. We're going to talk about the sneak peek. Wilson, is Alpha going to behead one of her own? Bloodied hands scene. So, here's the way this death is supposed to go down. I think she stabs the woman. I'm not 100%, so I'm going off some details. I think she stabs the woman. They hold the man down to make him watch. So I think Beta holds him down. I think Alpha decapitates her, and then I think she stabs the man to death. I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm going off of memory here because I read it a long time ago. Literally, it was probably like 5 months ago when I first saw that information. I know a couple other people had seen it too. But it's going to be pretty vicious. look, this group, they got a whole way of communicating. You know, some of it is whispering, some of it is nodding. I mean, they're scary because they can just, make some moves and make some things happen simultaneously without saying a word. Corey Bollmeyer, super chatting, says, rewatch one of the teasers we got for the back half where Carol receives the letter. It has the same mark as the sign from last night. And first super chat. Congratulations, Corey. Thank you. Appreciate that. Huh. So, Corey, I have not caught that, but let me say, I still feel like it's possible that it has something to do with another group. I know some people are saying the Highwaymen. And I think it might have something to do with Michonne and with Daryl's marks. And I'm wondering if ultimately some of those people were locked in that theater and killed somehow. I wonder if that's how Daryl got rid of them. I'm just thinking out loud, not 100% with that. Phoenix Black said, did you all catch what Jerry said about his kids' heads when they see a movie for the first time? Just hoping that it's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Jerry's heads or his kids' heads are going to end up on pikes. I mean, not because I don't think the TV audience could handle it. I mean, we could handle it. We almost saw a baby getting eaten. Well, I don't even want to ask that question because that would come across as way too sick. I've already started talking about it. I'll get into a second. Tom Ferreira says, as if Alpha was not evil enough. She is. Okay, but you know what, Tom? I think that's a good transition into what I want to talk about. From a strictly, I'm not going to think poorly about you or badly about you. I just want to know. I want to know your level of gore tolerance. Is there anybody last night that was rooting for the baby to be eaten by walkers? Just be honest if you were. Personally, I wasn't. But it would have definitely crossed the line on television, right? I just want to see if somebody would admit to it. Like I said, I'm not going to think, it's a horror movie. I mean, it's things like that happen. Seriously crossed the line? You know what? It's just a question. Chai Dude. What's up, Chicago Dude? Says Rosita is going to get piked for being a malicious person. Ezekiel, Rosita, Luke, Tammy. So it's about morals now, right? Marco, Diane Scott, Tara, JD, Birdie, Eduardo, and Laura. That's some Ezekiel, Rosita, Luke, Tammy. There's a few on there that I definitely agree with. Tara is the wild card, though. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that. Drama King. Lydia lies, but her feelings for Henry are real. Oh, haven't we all been there, Drama King? Well said on so many levels. Okay, I mean, well, what if Connie would have tripped? All right, I guess that wouldn't have been. It was like a B horror movie. Dramatic scene, the baby's out there. You think Connie's going to make it, and then she trips on a rock, and then the Whispers and the Walkers win. No, still not good. All right, I'm sorry I suggested it. There were only about 3 twisted people out of the whole crowd that said yes. Let the record show. I only asked the question. I did not agree with the question. Wilson, Connie found the one band that still works. That's true. Maybe Eugene gave up making bullets and he actually made a ballpoint pen factory. It's a possibility. Yeah, Andrew McSherry, I was scared for Connie too, because when they drowned out the sound and she around every corner something was jumping out. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. Kind of put me in that role. You're right, Krampus. I mean, I shouldn't be afraid to ask questions like what crosses the line and what doesn't cross the line. It's a horror show. Okay, but I have a question. You guys are going to have to help me with this. Why am I even on this topic tonight? We're supposed to be talking about beta, but you know what? Somebody went down that path, so I'm not going to stop. Have we seen any Walker babies yet? I'm trying to think through the history of The Walking Dead. Tom Ferreira. I missed the first part of the stream. Well, you're going to want to watch the first part of the stream. Okay, so if we've never seen... All right, I got to stop. I shouldn't even be laughing at this. So if we've never seen a Walker baby, it just proved my point that the Walkers eat the babies, because if they're not there, where are they? There's been millions of babies, and we have not seen a single one on The Walking Dead. So clearly, there's another element that they are not going to show. Come on, guys. It's a TV show. I have a right. I have a right to ask. Crystal the Singer, Chick Gore. All right, thank you. All right, Kills. Yeah, good subject change. All right, Kills. You have a theme song in your... Okay, I'll check it out. Dare you to open it and sing it. You can do it, dude. I'll tell you what, Crystal. Let me let me get back to this beta conversation. What's funny is I'm getting some flack about this whole Walker baby thing, and you guys have watched much, much worse horror shows, I guarantee you. Phoenix Black, a zombie baby might be kind of cool, though. Yeah, might be onto something. So we do think that there is a fatal flaw, though. And this is why I am much, much more certain that this spoiler is on point. I'm not going to call it a spoiler, because if I do, many of you are going to tune out and say, Kills, we don't talk spoilers here, or this early in the week. But don't be surprised this rumor comes true, because it's a perfect setup. It is a perfect setup between Henry and the Red Fair. And I'm not giving up on the Red Fair. The Red Fair is a real thing. It's going to happen. And they're going to start calling it the Red Fair. I'm going to put money down right now. Episode 13, once it happens, people at AMC are going to use that exact name. And when they do, you guys will know. You'll know what we started. We got Kitten Smitten. Do you think Alpha's worse than Terminus Mary 8 Kids? I think Alpha Kitten Smitten is the worst thing in the history of The Walking Dead. I think she is going to be so far above and beyond anything that we've ever seen on The Walking Dead. That's just my prediction. Tom Ferreira, who's worse, termites or the whispers? Whispers are... They're evil. They're evil on steroids. It has been a slow hype, and it is going to get absolutely nuts in a hurry. I mean, when you start decapitating people, and you don't care who they are, male, female, pregnant, possibly some kids, yeah. The other people, for the most part, were doing it to stay alive. They were lazy. They didn't want to go out and get food. They were cannibals. Whisperers don't appear to be cannibals. But boy, they don't mind killing. Alpha's like natural selection. And she had this smirk on her face like, just eat the baby. Alejandro Martini says Alpha send letter to Kingdom because they have one of their own. Alejandro, I don't know. I don't know that the Whispers are really that sophisticated. I feel like this is another group that's out there. William Finney. Just a young group of zombies out there learning to crawl. So this is what we might have at this point. Look, we already know we have the Oceanside. We've got Hilltop, Alexandria, the Kingdom. We had the Sanctuary. But I'm going to throw some other names out there. Some of them are just speculation at this point. Well, the Whispers aren't. So you got the Whispers, and you got Commonwealth. But you could have this group that's rumored out there to be the Highwaymen. And I'm going to say that the group that took Rick, I'm going to give them a name too. This is not confirmed. But based on the symbol, I'm going to say that the group that Alpha went away with is going to be called the Trinity. Because they had a Trinity symbol. So I think we have Whisperers, Commonwealth, Highwaymen, and the Trinity. All with a little bit of story to be told. Tom Ferreira says if Negan does meet Alpha, oh boy, I hope he does what he did in the comics. I still think that could be Negan blending in with them as well. So let me get to the flaw that I talked about. So Lydia slugs Henry. Part rumor, well, that's true. But let me walk through the whole scenario. And the whole scenario here is going to be part rumor, part speculation, part spoiler. So you get a little bit of all three. All right. They come back. Beta throws Henry in the sack or whatever, and burlap bag, and then that sounded bad. Scratch that. That was terrible. Whoa. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for that one. Beta probably throws Henry in the burlap bag. Let me say that again. All right. Drags him there. They find out Henry's there. Lydia, I'm lying, punches him. Then Alpha decides, to talk to Beta, and was anybody else out there? He says no. He was the only one. Well, little did he know, Daryl, Connie, and Dog are probably called up by now, and they're watching. Daryl's probably got the crossbow. I'm going to, got to say, this is all speculation. It's going to sound like spoiler. And if it sounds like spoiler, then it means it feels pretty good. It might be real. So Daryl's, do I take the shot? Do I save him? Come on. You touch him, I'm going to kill you, son bitch. So he's waiting, right? Daryl's, kind of between the bushes, waiting for something to happen, making Henry watch. And you think Henry's going to die, and no. She grabs the woman. And she kills her. And then Daryl's probably like, what are you doing, crazy bitch? And so he doesn't care. It's like she's killing one of her own. She's nuts. I'll just save this arrow right here. And then Daryl and Connie have to watch her murder her. And then the guy's watching too, and everybody thinks, we don't know what to do. We better shut up. And then they kill him. But then they don't kill Henry. So Daryl can kind of lay low and not have to cause any drama. But we do know that Daryl and Beta get into it. So possibly Daryl might do something to free Henry up, maybe. Regardless, I think Henry has to get away. This is big speculation. Because I don't think Henry's going to die before the fair. I just don't feel like they're going to kill Henry, and then they're going to march back over to the kingdom, and then they're going to get ready for the fair. I think Henry is going to lead them back. They don't know where the kingdom is, and we do know that Alpha and Beta and a few Whispers are there. So Henry gets away somehow, and they follow him back to set up episode 13. But many of you have said this. Like, Beta makes his grand introduction. He needs to kill somebody, and I think the person he's going to kill is going to be... And I'm not talking politically correct or incorrect, but I do think that Alpha kills the woman and Beta kills the guy. Just so there's not a whole lot of controversy. Joe Fulford, towards the end, we saw where Jerry was holding a baby, and an old couple also had a baby. Which one was the baby that was left in the field? The baby's left in the field is the old couple. That's Earl and Tammy Rose. They took that baby because they lost their son. And they're getting another chance. But Alpha's going to want that baby back. And there's going to be a showdown. But I think Tammy Rose gets it. William Finney, any chance they make Henry show them to the kingdom? And he also does there. I think you meant dies, right, William? He also dies there, yeah. No, I think Henry's safe. I think Ezekiel dies there. I really do. And I hope that I'm wrong. But Ezekiel talking about the future and the projector bulbs and how the kid, it's been a long time since he saw the movie. The way I would write it is I would have some, epic death with Ezekiel. And then, Henry getting there and seeing Ezekiel die at the last part of the movie. Wouldn't that be like, heartwarming? And then, he did it all for Henry. Something like that. Amy Ferrero. I really like the crew of Daryl, Connie, and Dog tracking together. I do too. Because I think Connie's got some heightened awareness. The dog can sniff any piece of clothing and immediately find them. And Daryl's got some tracking skills too. So I do like what the writers did with that. Drama King. Maybe Alpha may kill Henry over Lydia relationship. Maybe Drama, but that part of it just... I think it's too soon for Henry to die. And I think there has to be a path for them to get back to Kingdom. And I do think Henry is that path. Now, would I be surprised if Henry dies this week? No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. They could go in that direction. I just think it would be a more cool story if Henry lives a little bit longer. Hold on, we got another super chat. You guys are super chatting it up tonight. This is like prime time television. And hopefully I haven't missed any earlier. We got Tom Ferreira. Dog better kill some whisperers. I do think Dog is going to kill more Whispers than Whispers are going to kill Dog. I do. We could do an over-under. How many Whispers you think Dog will take out before they ultimately get him? And they are going to get him at some point. They're not going to keep that dog on the show forever. Some of the saddest scenes in movies is when someone loses their dog. Right? What was that? What's that Keanu Reeves movie that's out there? That's pretty good. And they killed it. Oh, if you know what? It's not a spoiler. It's been out for 3 years, so don't give me a hard time. They kill his dog anyway. John Wick, yeah. If you haven't seen John Wick, they kill his dog. But not the latest one, so you're okay. Somebody's like The Matrix. No, not that one. We have a spoiler rule. If it's a movie that's been out for more than a month, then it's not a spoiler. And if it's a Walking Dead show that's already televised, it's not a spoiler. That's the way we do spoilers. I think we had another super chat up here. We got American Pride 7777. I really hope they don't kill Dog. They will. That's going to be the type of thing that's going to push Daryl to the edge. No, I'm not saying I want it to happen. Look, some people are going to catch the tail end of this video and they're going to say, Kill's talking about babies and dogs. They always do it. They always do it. The odds of that dog making it to the end of season 10? I mean, what do you guys think is going to happen? You got a rabid dog out there killing Whispers. Whispers are the baddest group on television. And the dog's just going to run away and get away every time? Newsflash. Did you guys see Shiva died? Shiva's a freaking tiger. A big tiger that can maul people. And walkers killed Shiva. Whispers are a lot more powerful than walkers and alone. I mean, this is walkers and people. If they can take out a tiger, they can take out a dog. I know it's not a happy moment for everybody, but it's just, if you want happy, watch a cartoon. The Walking Dead is not always going to be happy. And in fact, I'm going to argue we've gotten half a season of happy. It's about to take a turn for the worse. It's like if they kill Dog, we riot. There'll be a shirt, trust me. Just look away, Steph. Just look away. All right, and we're rolling up on 32 minutes, and I got to be honest, I'm having a blast with you guys doing these early streams. A lot of faces that don't always get to hang out with us during the later streams, so I appreciate all of you guys being here. It is a lot of fun doing the early streams. If you guys missed my announcement earlier today, we're going to do all this week. It's going to be called Double Shots, like double shot of my baby's love, like that. Sorry, Chris Rainey, I had to break out into a little bit of tune. But double shots all week long. We're going to be doing 2 streams every night, so it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I got a couple more super chats up in here. I got Valar super chatting it. Damon Derizio asked, what if they pike victims but leave... All right, so this is like a dual super chat. This is Valar on behalf of Damon Derizio. What if they pike victims but leave walker skins on their heads, and whoever finds them has to remove each skin to see who the hell they are? That is eerie. Okay, you know what? Don't ever give me a hard time about talking about babies and dogs again, because Damon, that's pretty twisted. But yeah, it would be it would definitely be a new horror element. So, good question. A little bit of drama, a little bit of suspense. I kind of like it. All right, let me jump over to William Finney real quick. We got William Finney. Any chance for subtitles on streams? I'm going to do everything I can to meet Connie at Dead Bash and give her a 999 t-shirt, just saying. We could do some streams where we add subtitles. I think that's a great call out. So, William, let me look into it. I know I can do a setting to add it, but I'm not going to do it for every video. But I'll look into it and see what we can do. But thank you for that, and thank you for everything you guys do repping the 999 Army. We are growing like super fast, like beyond my wildest dreams. And you guys make all that possible with, I know you guys are out at Walker Cruises and Comic-Cons and Walker Stalkers, and just representing us everywhere you go. So that is a strong credit to each and every one of you. Tom Ferreira, I can't catch a, yeah. If there's ever any cats, I'm going to boycott. You guys know I love my cats. So let's see what else we got going on. No, Chris, no. Yeah, we're not going in that direction. All right, I'm going to ask all you guys to do me a big favor though. Hopefully I don't ask a lot here, but do me a super huge favor as we get ready to watch the passage. You guys pike that like button. Pike it for Henry. Pike it for Ezekiel. Pike it for the Symphony of Awesome. Luke and Alden. Maybe the end of the Symphony of Awesome coming up very soon. Get over 100 likes quick as possible, everybody. Come on, show a little bit of love for the 99 Army. Let me, I didn't get a chance to do a lot of shout-outs last night because it was a crazy busy day. We did like 6 streams. We had comic book reads. It was nuts. So, once again, tonight we're going to do 1010, Talking Passage. So, if you guys catch up, if you haven't watched the passage, check it out. It's a really good show. That's going to be over on the 99 Army channel. And then we'll update the calendar. So I don't know which channels the streams are going to be on because we're just going to do 2. So you'll get, a lot of them are going to be on here. And then you'll get another stream on 99 Army. But just subscribe to all 3 and hit notifications. And that way you know at either 8 o'clock at night or 9:30, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead most of this week because there's a lot of hype around this episode. We're also going to do Thursday Thrones. And I might even get into some Freestyle Friday. So that's still tentative. But if my arm is twisted enough, then we can get together and do that. So we're going to wind this thing down. We're at 36 minutes. Let me thank each and every one of you. I'm going to start with the patrons in the top left-hand corner. Patrons do an amazing job supporting this channel through a third-party website. Thank you so much for everything you do, patrons. If you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon, we do surveys, a few extras that we don't show on other channels. But there's a link down below. We also got the sponsors in the top right-hand corner. On the 999 Gaming channel, the sponsors have custom emojis and they get highlighted chat and a whole bunch of other stuff. So thank you to the sponsors. Also to the moderators, Emmy, Steph, Tommy, Kells. And let me give another super chat, super duper shout out to the super chatters. There were a lot of them today. So we got Villar, we got Pete D, Phoenix Black, Crystal the Singer Chick, Wilson, Corey Bollmeyer, Tom Ferreira, multiple super chats. Chai Dude, Drama King, New York City. Who else we got? We got Kitten Smitten, Alejandro Martini, thank you. Joe Fulford. I don't know if I said Amy Ferrero, but thank you, Amy Ferrero, if I missed you. American Pride, and several people had multiple super chats. William Finney, Phoenix Black, and Tom Ferreira. A lot of people. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. And one more thing, if you guys could all do me a favor. Let me just say this. The people watching the playback, if you don't like the shout-outs, it's cool. This is the end of the video. But for everybody that's in here and everybody supports the channel, give me a 999 because I want to try just to... It's something we've done for several years. And I don't ever see that changing, whether we're 10 people or 10 million people. I can't shout out all 10 million, but I'll shout out as many as I can in about 60 seconds. So I want to say thank you to Damon DeRizio, also Zach Guidry, Whisper Zeta, Joe Fulford, Samantha Coombs, Viola McGowan, Edwin Gonzalez, Marcus Arnold, Wilson Star Guitar Goddess, Alfu Sine, Joey the Gator, Diana C., Ron Burgundy, more Ron Burgundy. There you are. Where you been, my man? We got Vault 514, Tammy S., Coachella Coastal, Sarah Finch, Ramona Heath, Lynn Nesvik, Angie Homan, Keith Green. If you guys are new, I'm seeing a lot of new faces. Do me a favor and subscribe. You're going to love this group, not because I'm here, but because everybody that's in that chat right now is absolutely awesome. So you hang out with us. Tom Ferreira is super chatting again with the 9 to the 9. Jacob Mooney, thank you for being here. Twin on tour. Chris Rainig. Richard Ruiz, thank you so much. 9, yeah, Melon Farming 9. I got you, man. I got you. Bill Gregory, thanks for being here. Maggie B., good to see you. Keezy 502. Me and Keezy are going back and forth a little bit of Snoop Dogg last night, if you guys didn't catch that. Colleen Hayes. Walking Dead Nerd 13, thank you so much. Lisa Khaleesi. Gina Crockett, fresh off her birthday celebration. Negan Sandwiches, what's up, man? Timmy Guy, also I like to fish. Deborah Johnson, thank you so much. You guys recognize a lot of these names, too, that are sponsors and also Patreons that have been long time viewers of the channel. All right, if I missed anybody in a shout-out, which I did, I probably missed 100 people. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We are going to be talking Passage at 10:10 over on the 999 Army. Even if you don't watch the Passage, you just might want to drop in there and hang out with us. We'll always get off topic one way or another. And if you don't check out Talking Passage, I will be back here on this channel at 8 o'clock tomorrow night talking a little bit more about episode number 12 and some things that we can expect. I'll see you all one of those two streams. Peace.